Left or right, it all comes down to today, Election Day in America. Hello traders everywhere, Adam Hewison here, president and founder of iknow.com and co-founder of Market Club with your midday update for Tuesday, the 6th of November, yes, Election Day. Yesterday we created a poll on who is going to win the 2012 presidential election. The poll on our parent company's website, iknow.com, is presently indicating 54% for Romney and 46% for Obama. That's a Romney win. So what do you think? Please vote on our poll there. On our MarketClub.com website, the poll there shows Governor Romney 50% and President Obama 50%, a dead heat. So tell us what you think there. Certainly the markets are not indicating one way or another who is going to win the election. The equity markets are trading higher for the week, as is crude oil, gold, and silver. Only the dollar remains on the defensive. Tomorrow, we are planning to do our weekly one-hour Market Club TV show where we will dissect and discuss all the major markets and trends we see for the balance of 2012. You won't want to miss that show because it'll be right after the election. We will also be examining 3 stocks today that turned up in our Trade Triangle Smart Scan. They are Computer Sciences, MXIM Integrated Products, and Devry. Now let's go to the markets and see what our trade triangles are indicating. Don't forget to vote. So let's go right to the S&P 500 and open that up. And let's go to a 6-month chart. As you can see, we've got a pretty strong day coming up today. The market's up almost 1%, 0.92% right now, but it's acting very, very well. And you have to see where this little parabolic comes in today. That comes in today at 1434.27. So if we hit that 1435, let's say, that's going to indicate that the momentum is going to be another push up to the upside. As if you may remember, we talked about the market being oversold here and really at the lower end of the Donchian trade channel. So let's scope this in just a little bit further. You can see a better, closer look here. But generally speaking, you see the momentum is picking up. And if we go down here, we're getting very close to seeing this blue line cross over the red line, indicating that the trend has turned up, because you see it turned back down here on September 24th, so it'll be turning back there. Also, on the trade triangle front, our monthly trade triangles are positive and have been for quite some time, and that's how we trade these markets. We like to be trading with the major trend, and the major trend right now, according to our trade triangles, is positive. The intermediate term trend is negative, meaning you should really, if you're an intermediate term trader, which is what we recommend, just be out of the market right now until you get another signal. And the daily, which we don't pay a lot of attention to, has just turned up as well. So you have a score of 55. That's a trading range. So really, it's just reflecting the uncertainty in the elections, and that's exactly what we expected it to do. So let's go to our next market. Let's clear the screen off first of all and go to our next market. And the next market is going to be the Dow. Dow is a very, very good day today. We close up here. It's going to be a new high close for certainly the next 10 days probably. But it certainly looks like it's making a turn. And we are 60 there. That's a trading range, but it indicates the momentum certainly has moved, shifted to the positive side. We haven't turned quite yet on the MACD, but let's see how that plays out after the election at this point in time. I don't think anybody knows who's going to win for sure. We all have our hunches and our votes to cast, but we'll have to let the market tell us what it wants to do. So we're going on to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq's not quite as strong. It's up 0.86% so far, but it's still acting very, very well. And it has moved over the parabolic, which is one sign that the Dow and the as the S&P have not done so far. Excuse me, I just take some water here. So let's go to our next market, and that's going to be the crude oil. Now, crude oil, I actually gave some information that was incorrect on, I think it was yesterday. This signal came here on Sunday. Now, Sunday obviously is a quiet day in the markets, but nonetheless, we have to respect that. Now, we have rallied very sharply today. If we go over the 87.39 level, we're not that far away. That's going to indicate a change in trend in terms of the parabolic, not in our trade trials, but certainly in that level, and it should be respected. also on our MACD indicator, which the MACD is just turned up today. So you can see this little gray bar right there just turned to the positive, indicating that this market has turned back up to the upside. So again, you see right here it turned up, and that's indicating that the blue line has crossed over the red line. It's usually a pretty good indicator, and you can see the times it's done this right here and here and here again. So again, it sort of catches some nice moves. We like our trade triangles. That's what we grew up on, and that's how we trade the market. But that's another indicator to look at, the MACD. So let's go to our next market. That's going to be the Eurodollar. Now, the Eurodollar, remember, we moved under the 128 level, which we thought was a very, very key level. We've actually popped back over that level now, currently trading at 128.11. So not really a strong thing. We may come back up, but going through 128 was pretty significant, but we need to see another probably lower close below this low here, which was a 127.67. So I think a 127.50 would be very negative for this market. We're still looking for the move down to 125. Longer term, we are still positive on the euro versus the US dollar, but right now, if you're trading on an intermediate term basis, you should probably be out. If you're on a short-term basis, you should probably be short this market right now, short the euro against long US dollars. So moving on to gold. Gold is putting a, excuse me, a very strong day today. In fact, gold is up 1.6%, which is a tremendous move. But the other thing I want to show you with gold, which I looked at, let me get a couple of some time windows in. Let's make this simple, because I looked at this, and this is what I saw today that I wanted to share with you. And that is, I just want to close only right here, and I want to get a little bit further out. Yeah. So if you look, just measure these lows here that come in. So you have a low here, right here, a low here, and a low here. So I think basically the measurements between these 2 points are very close. So I think we may be doing this sort of thing like this. But the key level in gold is definitely, without question, 1800. That's the gold wall, so to speak. If we go through that, then we're going to go significantly higher and certainly take out the 2000 level. But if you want to be conservative, if you're a long-term trader of gold, you're obviously long-term from the 1670 level based on our monthly trade triangles. If you're an intermediate-term trader, you want to wait for this to turn around to the upside. That's definitely the weekly is going to be really very key for this market. So the weekly trade triangles, if we get that kicked in, then I think we'll see this market go higher. But I think cycle-wise, I think we've got the lows that are coming in, and certainly we're going to see this market, if it closes up here for the week or higher, we could see this market really sort of start to begin its upward climb. So let's close this up, go to our next market. Next market is copper. And let's scope this into a candlestick chart, and let's just go for the last 3 months. You can see we're a little bit higher today. Really not much going on there. It's really going to depend on what the victor of the elections come in with. And I think obviously I think it's understood that Romney is more pro-business. I think this will be pretty positive for the copper. But nonetheless, just looking at this right now with our trade triangles, the monthly still positive, only the weekly and daily are negative, indicating that you should be on the sidelines. So let's go to our next market, silver. Remember, we had 2 stocks we're going to be looking at today, 3 stocks rather. So I'll show you those in just a moment. But silver is 60 trading range, but it's a very positive day today for this market. And it's higher for the week. So I think if we could see this market probably get over the, gosh, I think probably 33 level, I think you'd see some upward momentum. Longer term, positive on silver. So moving on to our first stock, CSC. You can see I just put our trade triangles in, the monthly, weekly, just kicked in today from 32.59 to buy, 36.07 last. We are long from 28.50, so we've always been long this market, if you remember. And you can see there's the buy signal right there, 28.50. you would have been out here at 31.76 and then back in here at 32.59. Probably a little higher than that because the market actually opened over the 32 level, the 32 buy points. So nonetheless, the trend is clearly up here. If you take a bigger picture of this stock, you can see that's actually got a nice base to go higher. And certainly you could see this market go up to, gosh, I think 45 would not be out of the realm of possibility. And if we put our Fibonacci in here, let's pull this down here. Yep, 43.56 would be a target zone, I think, for this market. Would not be out of the realm of possibility. That's another $7 or $8 higher than where we are right now. So I would definitely say this is probably a nice trade to make. So let's go to our next market. And this is MXIM Integrated Products. I'm not sure what they do. That's not important. But the reality is we had a signal today, and I'll scope this a little closer so you can get an idea. We had a signal today right here at 28.96. We're currently trading at 29.49. Nice close. Certainly we've got a nice base here. I'd like to see it close over the high here, which is 30. If we close over 30, then I think if we scope this out some more, you can see there's really nothing above this market. So I think that would be a new high for the move, and I think that would be very, very positive. But generally speaking, the trend is clearly up. You can see we've got some nice profits in this position. Moving on to our next market. This is symbol DV, Devry. And it'll come up here, and I'll show you what that stock is showing. So if we go to let's just take that off. We don't need that. And let's scope this in closer. So like year to date. And you can see we had a monthly kick in today at 27.07. Currently trading at 26.72. But nonetheless, the trend is up, and it looks like it wants to do better than we are now. A little bit oversold. I'd say the first two stocks probably present better opportunities, but I want to show you how I found these. And that's, I went to our trade triangles right here, and this is available to every member. I clicked on the trade triangles, and I searched for equities, which is, you can search for foreign exchange, futures, and so forth, lots of choices. And I searched for volume greater than 2 million. I like to trade very liquid markets. I searched on the monthly trade triangles, and I searched since today. Just want to see today. So I clicked here, and there we are. Devry, MXIM Integrated Products, Express Scripts. So there they are. We didn't do Express Scripts because that's a negative, and you can see we've changed some of these others as well. Excuse me, but nonetheless, these came up, and I think they're definitely worthwhile looking at. That's MXIM Integrated Products and Devry. And again, you can search back since yesterday, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month. So lots of opportunities to find winning trades using MarketClub. Hey, I'm Adam Hewison. I hope you go out and vote today. I'm going to go out and vote right now. So we'll be back tomorrow with a 1-hour show talking about the markets, looking at what the effects of the election is going to happen on the markets, and coming out with some great analysis. So I'm Adam Hewison for MarketClub. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place for that 1-hour show. So don't miss it.